I'm Phil Stenton. I work in HPLabs, that's the corporate research lab for Hewlett-Packard, and I'm also the research director of a joint venture between Hewlett-Packard and the creative industries called the Pervasive Media Studio. Right, well, so the first one was my first memory, recollection of the internet was in the early 90s, having an interview with Dave Raggett, who's a guy who went on to do the HTML. He came to me and said, there's going to be this big thing. It's going to be really cool because all the academic networking is now going public, and lots of people will be able to use this network to communicate, and great things will happen. And so what do you think about doing some research on it? And I said, sorry Dave, we're really busy right now with our current project, because we were just snowed under with what we were doing, which obviously wasn't as important as the internet turned out to be, but Dave carried on and went on and did good things. For me, the next big thing were when the internet escapes from the 2D portal that we use to interact with it at the moment, and it becomes all around us. And when we can access things on the internet, through the internet, by interacting with everyday objects, with people, with spaces, and with things in the environment. When each one of those things delivers you a web service, I think that will be a really big impact for us. I think that's the way it has to go, really. I mean, in order to be extensible, scalable, to get applications that reach the applications with the depth, actually, to reach as many people as the applications do now, I think it really has to go to a cloud sort of aggregation of services, something that you can compose a new service in an afternoon by pulling together services from all different places. So I think we're assuming that will happen, that sure. It will become software as a service, cloud services, and it will get out there into the physical environment. Well, yes is the answer to that, and I think it's happening now. I think the fact that more voices can be heard, that there are people who are making really a reputation for themselves through blogs, through commentary, showing that actually they can be more insightful than the people that we put up there to be our commentators, is certainly happening. I think if we can pull off the cloud generation of the internet in such a way that you don't have to be a computer scientist in order to do the aggregation of services, create a new service from these services, then we will really start to unleash the real creativity that's out there in the population.